Hi, I'm the RPG Dave. I also just go by Dave. As you can see, if you know anything about me, I got a new haircut. I wanted to clean it up. I had a lot of hair, and it was getting kind of heavy. So this is kind of entering into a new era of me. I think with a new haircut, I'll be able to stay a little more focused, a little less distracted, and I think it'll kind of help me push into being more myself. The long hair was mostly just not taking care of myself, and I've done a lot of other things to take care of myself in the most recent, like the last month, realistically. I've started a new diet. I've started taking care of my hygiene a lot better, and so that's what I'm doing. Speaking of the new haircut, my first time in a barber shop, which was really weird. I'm one of those people where, like, when I did want to get my hair cut, I realistically just went to, like, whatever the major chain is that's built into, like, Walmart Great Clips, I think, right? So that'd be my go-to. Super cheap haircuts. Takes, like, 30 seconds. Usually they take clippers to it and they're done. And I just stopped wanting to do that for a while, so I was like, let's go to a barber shop. Not a bad experience. The people I went to, they didn't really speak much English, but they saw the picture. They could tell me how much I needed to pay, and I was like, this works for me. That was a fun experience. They were very professional, very clean. I would shout them out, but they're, as far as I can tell, they're very local, and that leads a little too much into exactly where I'm at. If people wanted to find out where I was, they could anyways, but I don't know. It's weird to me to say something so personal. With that said, that's everything about the haircut. I thought it was fun to talk about my first experience in a barbershop. I didn't get anything with the beard done because I don't think my beard needed any real touch-ups. But the hair was definitely holding me back mentally. So let's talk about some goals for the stream. So within the last month, I broke 100 followers. Pretty sure that was this month. I've gotten a handful of subscribers, which is totally cool. My concurrent viewership is looking around 2 to 3 viewers, which is great. I haven't been streaming super consistently the last week or so. So I really hope that people stick around with me to kind of hang out and help me grow with everybody. I'd like to hang out with people more. I think there's a ton of people in the community that I really like to talk to more and hang out with. I just have to beat my social anxiety. So I'm working on that as well. So, regular everyday stuff that you got to deal with, right? Where I'd like to be by the end of this month is I would like to have somewhere around 5 concurrent viewers on Twitch. That's kind of a lot to think about, but I think it's manageable. If I just keep consistent, we can get there. Another thing is I'd like to get to probably about 150 to 200 followers. I think that's manageable too. My growth seems to be good when I'm consistent. I think within the last week that I had been actively streaming, so 2 weeks ago, I had gotten 17-ish followers. I think it's totally possible to hit 200, if not break 200 by the end of the month. I think that would be really good. And I'd like to see myself get up to 10 subscribers. I don't think it's asking for a lot. If I stay consistent, consistency is key, so that'd be good. This month as well, as far as upgrading the stream, I'd be very interested in getting to finally get around to building that second PC, setting up the other rig to handle all of my software side for streaming. So I think that would be good. I'd really like to start being able to play other games, so the other PC will help with that. And I think it'll help me with being more consistent because I'll be able to do a little more than just the few games I'm playing right now. I've got some goals for where I want to be with my weight this month. So within the last week and a half, I've lost somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds, which is good. I've just been reducing the calories I'm eating. I'm in deficit. That's all I'm doing. I'm counting my calories, making sure I'm not eating super unhealthy either. Eating a lot more protein. I went from 260 to 250 within the last week. I think that's great. I think if I stay consistent with that, I could easily get down another 5 to 10 pounds, which is the goal. I'd like to be closer to 245 by the end of the month, which is, I think, manageable, super manageable if I lost 10 in a week. Goals for fitness. I would like to be able to do 10 push-ups this month, by the end of the month. I think being able to do 10 consistent push-ups would be great, especially with proper form and everything. I think I could manage that. I just have to get my arms a little more, willing to cooperate. Because I'm not a very fit guy. I've never been a very fit guy. I'd also like to start running more. I think that's something I'm going to be doing. So that'll be fun. I'm going to start getting into lifting again. I really liked lifting before. Lifting is something that kind of takes a lot of time out of my day because I'm like I want to be in the gym for an hour kind of guy. It takes a lot of time, and I think I'm not going to go as hard as I used to before. So the goal is to get in there for probably maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day. Maybe if it's just one movement, two movements, I think that would be healthy for me. Next is I wanted to talk about where I want to be in the future. Where I want to be by next year is I would like to see my channel hit somewhere near 500 to 1,000 followers. That's where I would like to see myself. If I could make this into more of a career instead of a hobby, I think that would be cool. This is still something I am doing realistically for fun, but I want to grow with friends. I want to have more people consistently play games with. Not that there's anything wrong with the people I'm playing with now, but having more people to play with, I think would help me keep me out of a negative mind space. So that's the goal by the next year, is make more friends and grow my channel. Where I'd like to be in the next 5 years, I don't really have much thoughts for that. I did write that down, but again, it's not something I'm thinking I'm going to hardcore push for. I just wrote it on here. I guess I'd like to be happier with where I'm at and be more consistent in content creation in general. Perhaps I'd like to spread to more platforms. I did, within the last 2 weeks, I did produce a TikTok channel. I'll be adding the links probably sometime this week when I finally talk myself out of being lazy. I also have an Instagram now, and I will be posting on that semi-actively. I'm thinking at least once a week. I know consistency is key on those platforms too, and so that's something I'll have to work on. I think that's about it for the updates. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I have nothing else to say other than that.